Nicole from Nicole's Nails. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, hey, I am Nicole. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for clicking on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. How are you doing? Thank you for clicking on this video as well. So today's video is for the January Hella Handmade creations. If you are new and have no idea anything about Hella Handmade creations, basically, in a nutshell, it is a monthly indie collaboration where multiple brands get together and each brand has their own chosen theme and they follow that theme and create nail polishes based off of it. Hella Handmade Creations opens every month on the 14th. And I will have all of that information down in the description box just so we're not here forever me trying to explain it. I have a couple of polishes to share with you all. Let's just get into this video. First up, we have Hearts and Promises with Be My Valentine. Hearts and Promises is continuing their theme of Year of Holidays. This polish is described as a purple linear holographic polish with reddish undertones. It is priced at $12.50 for 15 ml and has a cap of 200 bottles. Be My Valentine had a gorgeous jelly formula. The base did not feel overly thick or thin and I did not have any application issues. This one is on the more sheer side, but it definitely built up very nicely. I found the purple base is also a warmer toned side. It made my hands just look a tiny bit red, but not too bad. And the holographic in this one is very, very strong. So I swatched this polish in 3 coats. I found in 2 coats it was still pretty sheer. I did have some visible nail line on the clear part of my nail, but I did not see my natural nail line. Nothing in here will dry down textured or be difficult to remove. I did not experience any staining. You will, however, want top coat for a glossy finish. Next up, we have Heather's Hues with It's All About What Makes You Feel Good. Heather's Hues is starting a new theme based off of Billie Eilish, and this polish is described as a blush rose filled with silver reflective glitters and a kiss of pink coppery gold shimmer. It's priced at $12.50 for 15 ml and has a cap of 120 bottles. It's All About What Makes You Feel Good had a gorgeous formula. It did not feel overly thick or thin and no application issues. The reflective glitters all spread out very evenly and easily, and they give this polish a really pretty sparkle. I found that this one, so reflective polishes in general are fairly textured. I found this wasn't the most textured reflective polish I've ever swatched, but it did dry down with a little bit of texture. The shimmer effect in here was on the more subtle side, but it was very obvious for me to see in person. So I swatched this polish in 3 coats. It applied very evenly and easily, but I found in 2 coats I did have some pretty obvious visible nail line. If you don't mind having very obvious visible nail line, you can definitely wear this one in 2 coats. As I mentioned, this polish does dry down a little bit textured, so I did pair it with a glitter smoothing top coat before going in with my usual quick dry top coat. Removal will be fairly messy due to those glitters, so I would recommend soaking this one off. Alrighty, so this product that I have to talk about is the Heather's Hues What Is This Sorcery Lotion. The theme for this one is the show Adventure Time, and the scent is called Peppermint Butler. The scent is described as being a mix of cool peppermint, sweet vanilla, buttercream, and a hint of musk. It's priced at $7.50 for 2 ounces, and it has a cap of 25 jars. Stormy. Alright, so it is not a secret that I am not really a huge fan on peppermint scented anything. So when I first opened this one up, it definitely reminded me a bit of Vicks Vapor Rub at first, like that cool menthol-y kind of scent. That's kind of what hit me at first, and I was kind of like, And then when I went back to take a second sniff, then I was also picking up like a sweeter, vanilla-y, sugary kind of buttercream scent, and then like a hint of musk. I feel like as someone who does not generally like peppermint things, I actually kind of like this one. I felt like the vanilla-y and the musk added something to it. It doesn't smell like straight Vicks Vapor Rub, but like that was the first thing that like my mind goes to when I smell that cool mint kind of smell. But yeah, I like the fragrance. I find that the fragrance, it doesn't linger for like a super long time. Like I've never timed how long I can smell the fragrance for, but I've never found the fragrances for Heather's Hues lotions or anything like that to be particularly overpowering. Viewers of the channel will know that this is actually my favorite lotion in the whole world. I keep jars of it all over the place. Like I genuinely really love this stuff. For winter months, I will note that I often like to pair it with the Heather's Hues Fluffer Butter, which FYI is now back in stock on her website. Or I also like to pair it with the Red Eyed Lacquer Debalmer, which is what I've currently been doing, because the debalmer comes in like these little tiny ones that fit perfectly in my purse. I generally always really enjoy this product. This month's scent is not my favorite scent, but I have liked it enough that it has been like on my computer table here ever since I took photos of it. So I liked it enough that I have been using it since then. I almost forgot to mention the Heather's Hues What Is This Sorcery Lotion does contain a few nut-based oils. So if you have a nut allergy, I would not recommend this one. For everyone else, I would definitely recommend picking up a jar. Next up, we have LynB Designs with Circle of Trust. LynB Designs is starting a new theme, and this one is called Properties of Polygons. This polish is described as a green-based pastel multichrome that shifts from a green to blue to purple and has a linear holographic effect. It's priced at $13 for 15 ml and has a cap of 100 bottles. Circle of Trust had a really wonderful jelly formula. The base did not feel overly thick or thin, and no application issues. This polish does start off fairly sheer, but it builds up pretty nicely. I did still have some pretty obvious visible nail line after 3 coats. I think this one will be really, if you don't like visible nail line, this one will be really good as a topper. I was seeing all of the described colors in that multi-chrome shimmer, and this one is also extremely holographic. It's it's stunning in natural lighting. So to get the most opacity for this polish, I would recommend wearing it in 3 coats or pairing it with another polish as a topper.
Stormy girl? Hey! Where were you?
Nothing in here will dry down texture, but you will want top coat for a nice glossy finish and no issues on removal. And the final polish is by Zombie Claw Polish, and it is called Goddess of the Night. Zombie Claw is continuing their theme on the House of Night books, and this polish is described as a loaded holographic flaky polish with gold, blue, and black metallic flakes with a touch of black in the base. It's priced at $13 for 13 ml and has a cap of 100 bottles. Goddess of the Night had a really great formula. It was just slightly on the thicker side, but it applied very evenly and very easily. I was extremely surprised at just how opaque this polish was. I think if you have shorter nails and you go in for a slightly thicker coat, this will be a 1-coater on you. So those flakes all spread very evenly and easily. This is a very flaky, dense polish. I would highly recommend pairing this one with a glitter smoothing top coat before going in with your regular top coat. I did not do that for my swatch photos, and this one, I did notice that the flakies were a little bit top coat hungry. This polish is also very holographic. Removal on this will not be overly difficult, but it will be very messy if you try to scrub it off. I removed it with the soak off method with no issues. Alright, so my top pick is not going to be a surprise to anyone. My top pick this month is definitely going to be the Heather's Hues polish. Why do you ask? It's pink and it's a reflective polish, so you got me. You all know I just love pink polishes. I love reflective polishes. I just love them so much. So yeah, once again, the Hella Handmade Creations website opens up on the 14th, and there will also be plenty of overpours available on the website as well. The overpours are going to be extremely limited quantities. You want to be on that website at 12:01 a.m. Eastern time if you want any hope of snagging some of those. I know it's definitely like a battle up in there at that time. I swatched quite a few of those overpours when they were originally released. I will have my video and blog posts from my review over those linked down in the description box as well. So yeah, that is everything. I would love to know what everyone's planning on picking up, and thank you all so much again for watching. If you have not yet already, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and hit subscribe if you have not yet already. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye!